Quick disclaimer before this video starts. I just want to say that I love and I appreciate what the truckers do because they are responsible for moving things from point A to point B and back to point A again. However, I wish that the DOT and the truckers and the trucking companies will make sure that they are aware of debris and items falling off their trucks, such as rocks, bricks, and whatever else that can fall and cause accidents. Welcome back to the channel's Adventures with Val. Be safe out there and be aware of all your insurance policies. So I'm still in Florida. I had to go to Safe Flight Repair because one of the city trucks, I guess with a bunch of rocks on it, decided to fall off the truck. And I feel like they don't strap these or secure these rocks down enough and cause people to have cracked windshields. But I just left Safe Flight Repair, and within 2 hours of the rock hitting one of the rocks, there was 3 rocks that hit my truck. Within 2 hours, it had started to spider web or whatever, spider legs, whatever they call it. So I called Geico when I got back to my daughter's house, and of course, you know, most insurances will take care of glass repair. However, I'm not satisfied with the repair, even though I did not want the whole windshield replaced, because I just didn't want all the mechanical stuff, how everything works, you know. I didn't want to go through all those issues. But she was able to get all the other legs out except for one. I'm really not liking the way that Nick looks, so I think I'm going to call Geico and see if they will have a insurance adjuster come out. Come out and look at it, just to make sure I'm not crazy. You know, the Safe Flight representative or technician said that it shouldn't go any further. She also said the nicks from the other 2 rocks, if they haven't spider legged yet, that it shouldn't be a problem, or it won't. She told me it won't be a problem. I don't know how I feel about that, but I'm gonna let Geico know just in case, because I don't want them to think that I'm a repeat caller when it comes to my glass repair. And simply because 20-some years ago I bought my Tahoe and I actually ignored a rock repair. Luckily for me, when it did split, it split down the side of the window and straight across. But I was able to see, and being young in the military, I didn't even care. I was like, you know, hey, I can see, I'm good. And nobody could never really see the lines but me. However, I probably should have gotten that taken care of, but I didn't. But I just know what they can do. I know what these rocks can do. But I really wish that DOT would crack down on when rocks are loaded into the back of these 18-wheelers. Yes, they have that little cover on them, but the sides and the back, they're still able to get out. They need to saran wrap those rocks down. And simply, and another reason why, a couple of months ago, I was in my car and I was driving on the interstate, and there was an 18-wheeler flatbed with bricks on it. Okay, I hope you see me, Mr. 18-wheeler. It's coming pretty close. But the bricks started bouncing off the doggone 18-wheeler. Luckily for me, I was in the middle lane. They were in the left-hand lane. Luckily for me, no one was in the right-hand lane. And I was able to just, jump lanes real quick one of the bricks still hit my car, put a nice little scratch down by the driver's side door. Now, that could have went the other way. If there was a car over on my right hand side, I probably would have crashed into the car and caused a major accident on 95. Had I not been able to get over, that brick probably came straight through my windshield because it was headed for the hood of my car. And I was so shaken up, I managed to get to the side of the road. I called 911, told them I was okay, but DOT, law enforcement, someone needed to stop that 18-wheeler before he got someone killed. Not only that, it was during a bike week. You got a lot of bikers out. And for those who don't know, I used to be a biker. So I wanted to make sure also that those bricks didn't come off and hit one of those bikers. Because swerving on the bike isn't so easy if you're not that skilled. Luckily for me, I never laid my bike down, thank you God. But having to swerve one day for a dog, it's not cool. But my rant is, I'm not satisfied right now with this repair. It's on the passenger side. I'm gonna call Geico. I'm gonna see what they say. I'll let you guys know. Because while we're out here traveling and going to our next campsites and our next outdoor adventures and wherever else we may be traveling to, we need to be aware of rocks. We need to be aware of insurance policies. We need to be aware of what's right, what's wrong, what they can take care of, what they can't take care of, and how they will repair it. So I'll let you guys know. So I made it back to the kiddo's house. I just got off the phone with Geico, and the representative documented all of my concerns about the repair. She did explain that I may have to get a windshield replacement in the future if it continues to spread. And I'm hoping that it doesn't spread. However, if it does spread and I do have to pay a $500 deductible, I'm going to go ahead and get that plexiglass stuff that you put on your windshields, kind of like a protectant, like how we use for our phones and our iPads and stuff like that. I'll get that because I'm not going to continue to pay $500 deductibles. I'd rather pay the $200-$300 for that film protectant when I'm traveling and rocks are falling off the back of trucks. But DOT, y'all need to tighten up. You need to tighten up on those 18-wheelers, those dump trucks, and everything else that's carrying rocks or anything else that can fall off those trucks. They need to be saran wrapped and tightened. This don't make no sense. But anyway, until next time, keep on trucking to your next campsite or your next outdoor adventure and be safe out there, guys. Fingers crossed and praying. It's now a waiting game to see if it's going to crack anymore. Keep on trucking to your next campsite or your next outdoor adventure. Truckers and automobiles, stay safe, stay alert, and stay alive.